data center strategy and how do we use networking to enable what's going on. So it's kind of a four or five slides to just talk about the networking and the data center of the future. Okay? Dell strategy, everybody knows we've transformed from a PC company to a full end-to-end IT service provider company. Gaining market share on servers, networking, storage, software services, and providing the whole end-to-end IT stack, right? So no introduction needed, but that's the value proposition of the new Dell, right? Now, having said that, we mentioned and talked about the traffic pattern change. This is fundamentally the disruption that our legacy infrastructure cannot cope up with, which is the traffic is going east to west, meaning server to server, VM to VM, as opposed to user and internet or user to the data center, right? And that's what east-west is. For those of you who have heard the term but do not know where it's going, you've got campus on the left coming into a data center, whether it's a rack or a server or blade infrastructure, right? And these are the workloads that allow these kind of traffic patterns to change, right? Whether it's a VM migration or virtual desktop or any of the Hadoop implementation, right? So just keep in mind, new workloads require new architectures. Legacy architectures won't scale in the data centers. Then we get to the logical aspects, and we've talked about SDN, so I won't spend too much time on it. But as I said, there are three camps on how to solve the problem. There's a camp that says, I'll take my legacy environment and allow it to be, programmable. It's still legacy, and we got you by the margins, but you're there. There's a camp on the hypervisor on the top that says, don't touch the physical network. Okay, we will allow everything in the virtual world. Well, they expect the network to be there. There's a problem there. You need more connectivity. And then there's the purist, as I said, open flow, based. And the challenges there is what do we do with the investment. So our strategy from a networking perspective in Dell is allow for the transition, allow for the hybrid approach, but focus on the purest next generation deployments based on the use case. Okay, and I think with that, I think what I would say is where are we heading? Where are we heading is you have very discrete server, storage, network, compute, software elements that are being discussed in the industry today. And we all have a different point of view on that. But my point of view and how Dell sees the things is this is all going to come together and look like this, which is a system of unified management where the boundaries of server, storage, and network are completely redrawn and invisible to an end user, because all they want is, as Dan said it very well, what's my business application? How do you link it to the infrastructure